All right, folks, we are back. We are, I think, ready to make our peace. We could siege down a few more of their provinces, but there's no more forts that we have ready access to, and I think we're already at sort of the limits of what we can take with aggressive expansion. I think I'm going to take this, going to take away these little islands where they've been using to hop onto me. We're also going to kind of hook around through here because this is some of the lower development provinces where I think we can get a better deal. Because we really just need provinces. There are also no forts here because we don't want to take Britain's forts because their forts are easy to siege, and that's where we get our war score. So we're just gonna hook around, and this sets us up so that we can later get just 2 more provinces to get to London, which is one of the ones that we need for our mission. There's gonna be some folks that are pretty upset, but I think it is okay. We're going to send our demand and end the war. Now, we are going to not core this ourselves because we have no interest in that. We are instead going to hand all of this over to our vassal. So let's find Gaeldom. We are going to grant a province. We are going to give them Orkney. We're going to, like, Great Britain has developed like all of this stuff to the moon. We're going to probably give them Man. Then we're going to grant them Lancashire. Then we're going to grant them, this is Chester. Gonna grant them Gwynedd. Carmarthen. Montgomery. They're probably not gonna be able to take it all from me in one take. Glamorgan. Then I think I'm gonna have to sit on this for just a second so that they can get through, and we'll pay off your debt because it looks like you're struggling. Great. All right. Then I believe our truce with Spain is up very soon, and so I think that's the next war that we will get ourselves into position for. Who are they allied with? Ragusa, Savoy, and the 13 colonies. Is the 13 colonies an independent nation? Oh, it looks like they're in the midst of an independence war. Okay. Well, that would be good for me if they were to break free. Let's improve relations with them for a minute. Because if they were to get free, they might be someone we would be interested in being buddies with. Looks like the Zuni Federation has formed. Anyways, whatever. We don't care about that. Let us get our armies down and into position in Leon. I think there are forts up here. Let's just fan out these armies into the south. And then we will bring the fleet over here and we'll pick up an army or 2 and take it down south. Very successful. These big, great power wars at the end are just always so... They take forever. Like, it's just like you fight and fight and fight and fight. Let's take these down to our nearest port in Laborde. Let's see, looks like we have enough supply limit there. Like we just ever so barely have capacity now. Let a little bit of time tick as we get our armies into position for a war with Spain. Don't think we will need quite that many troops up north, and so we will go and pick up another one, I think. 100,000 seems like it should be a gracious plenty to police this zone. Pause for just a second. While we take a look at the money, we don't need to buy down inflation, so that probably means we want to look for devastation in the south. Because the north, honestly, is going to be a little hard to... That's Austria-Hungary's province, so we won't worry about that one. There we go. Got that one loose. This one down here we can develop in order to fix it. Go. Stump a little bit on that. Take this one down here again. Am I like ever so barely over the supply limit here? Savoy is tiny and should not be difficult. Ragusa is not important. There's the truce. Or Italy have some money. Let's get these armies into position. So I know that these guys are going to try to come in, so we might as well just be over here to try to block that from happening. It's like... Oh yeah, Spain is at war with Great Britain. Well, Spain, your problems are about to get worse, because now we also would like to be at war with you. 13 colonies will not come in. Let's bring Italy in, why not? Hello, Spain. I don't even know what war I declared, actually. Let's go. I didn't even look at what the... It's a conquest war. I should have gone for imperialism. Spain does not appear to have kept up with its forts at all. It's going to be very much to their detriment. Well, that was a cakewalk. Is Great Britain on this? Ugh. Nope, we will not help Great Britain with that. If we can come down to Malaga. Guess we will push north into this? I mean, we can. Roussillon siege over. Hello, Spain. What you doing? Burgos is over. Cologne has walked into me by accident, probably. Ming and Italy appear to have this under control. Who's even in war up with me? Oh, Cologne. Oh, they're actually not too small. But it looks like Italy's got them, so we'll just sit. I guess it's good I didn't do imperialism because I never would have been able to take the capital since Great Britain has done it. Commonwealth has rivaled me, but I already rivaled them. Siege of Toledo is over. Let's take the artillery damage, because I think what we need is more combat power. Like, we're running out of manpower in some of these wars, so we need to have better combat abilities. Like, Britain has decided they're going to come in and clean up. Let's go and take our max promoted culture and some more tech. I think poor Spain, I think, has gotten in way over their head here. Fighting me and Great Britain simultaneously, not probably a good combo. Who's at war with them here? Oh, they've been attacked on the other side too. Not really interested in piecing out with Savoy. Take the national tax modifier lady. We'll bump her up one. I mean, Spain, this war is like totally over. Oh, nope, can't hire another general. Alright, we're gonna have to find something else to do with our troops here, or with our points here. See if we can do a little undevastationing. There we go. Looks like our Japan has basically invaded over here to attack the west coast. Meanwhile, this is all basically over, and so I think we're just gonna go park some troops on places that, were they to become unsieged, we would want to immediately siege. Let's find somewhere where the army can stand. Looks like Italy is on the job in sieging down Cologne, because that will give us a little bit more war score. We need to use some of these admin points because we are going to drive ourselves over the limit. This poor northern frontier. They're getting a lot of development even if they do get sieged a lot. See what our buddy here has. They have cores on all of that, so we really want that. So I need Britain to peace out. So we are definitely going to return cores. Zamora to Leon. Leon to Leon. And there's another one that we will take. Where is this? Welsh, of course, because I'm holding it. Oh, good, we've got some rebels. Maybe they'll de-siege some things for me. Let's fall back away from here. Let's see if they'll de-siege a few things for me. Italy, no, don't fight the rebels, Italy. What are you doing? So my vassals are like determined to deal with the situation. Like, let them de-siege some of Great Britain's stuff, then we can get some more war score. Let's come back this way. Let's look at the development again. So those are, looks like lower areas are here. Toledo's high, but everything else is low. And that was the end of that battle. My vassals are fighting the rebels. They insist. Oh. The golden era is over. Oh. You gonna siege that, guys? Or are we just gonna leave that for the rebels, huh? It's like Italy has also sieged down Ragusa. How is this war with Great Britain going? -20. 13 colonies does not look like it's gonna win this war. It's probably, it may take a while, so it may be better to just go ahead and piece these guys out. Let's see here. Asturias was the one, though, that they had a core on, so that's perfect. Thank you, rebels. So let's sue for peace. We're going to return cores. We're going to return Asturias, because these are all cheap ones that are less likely to get me a bunch of aggressive expansion. Then we're going to take all the cheap things that we can. This one is a gold mine, which is very nice. We're going to pass it to Leon. Looking for low... Nope, not that one. Don't want that one. We're gonna pick low development. Low development, not a fort. That one's too high. That one's a fort, so we don't want to take that. Valencia's high. Let's see. We're looking for cheap stuff. 24 is not it. 14, though, that'll work. Jaén will work. Granada's pretty high development, don't want that. 12 development though, that'll work, but this is a fort. Don't want to take their forts, because I want them to be there for war score. Toledo's high development. Segovia is low, so let's give them that. Burgos is high. Vizcaya is low, so let's give them that. Alright, so let's see if we can remember what to give them here. To get that back, we're going to give them these. La Mancha, Jaén. I think these are what we were going to do. That appears to be about as much as they'll give me. Cede to Leon. So they're giving... Okay, we're giving all the things that we're supposed to. There's going to be a lot of people very grumpy with me. Let's take a real quick look and see. Did I pick everything that I am supposed to be picking? I think I did. Is there any other one more province that could be handed? It's 25, 30, 28, too high. We won't take that one because it's got a fort. Valencia's too high. Castellon could work. Let's give that to Leon. Okay. Let's go in and see about that. Peace deal. They would not do that. Okay, so that kind of tells us that we're sort of at the limit. So let's let it tick till just before the end of the year. That way we can burn off all the aggressive expansion at once. No, I don't think we're going to go quite that far on that. Thank you. Let it take just a few more minutes. Okay, and that's probably close enough. Let's sue for peace. They're willing to give me that. Not willing to give me that. That's fine. Take a little cash off of them. I think that'll do. And that gives us another, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 provinces. So let's send that demand. Excellent. So we've taken another very big bite out. And that, I think, has been enough to do our mission of Iberian windmills. El Escorial will be destroyed. Tupac Amaru VI will gain 1 mil. We will gain buku crazy amounts of money. And everyone will gain decreased autonomy and years of separatism. So let's see what we got here. So we're only a 3, and we're fairly young, so that's actually pretty good for us. Let us take that. And we got a ton of money, like absolute crazy amounts of money. And so what we will probably do with that money, actually, is we've been trying to build this forever, the Panama Canal, and we finally have enough money to do it. So I think it is time to build the Panama Canal. And that will keep our navy from being dumb. All right, there we go. We've made a major investment in the Panama Canal. Let us get our troops back into some semblance of order here. Meanwhile, let's check the Fall of the Isles. We are very close, so in this next war, we should be able to take what we need from Great Britain in order to get the projects that we need to get that done. And then we just need to take way more provinces, so we're gonna have to do like several rounds of war, repeated wars to get what we need. Let's grant this province if Gaeldom can take it now. Grant province, Gloucester, yep. Great, now I don't have to deal with that. Thank you. France is at war with the Netherlands. Let's send these troops back north. We will send these troops back to Madrid. Spain looks hideous, but it made sense. I mean, we achieved what we were trying to achieve. Wonder if we declare on France. We've got like tons of claims, my lord. We probably should do this one though. We should do imperialism, but everybody's gonna line up against them. So that's gonna make it a very tough fight against France to get more. We'll let time tick for a minute because we need a chance to get more. We need a chance to recover manpower anyways, because we do not have nearly enough manpower to handle this. British Louisiana. It's like 13 colonies is still duking it out. We're about to go over on our diplo or our admin tech again. Lost a general. Let's go over here. We'll go back to our devastation map mode. Don't think we have any over here. But we can come over here and try to do a little bit more. Really what we need is a fort, but the problem is that there's no good place to put a fort up here. I think we're gonna have to build forts just for the sake of, like, stopping them from just waltzing through like they do every time. That will stop them in a line here. This one I know is next to another one, but it protects, like, everything up here. There. That ought to hold that down a little better. Same thing down here. Are there any hills that need anything? A lot of savanna. Some jungle here. That's not a bad spot for a fort. Alright, that ought to do it. Anyways, I will pause here, do a little admin stuff in between, and I'll see you next time.